So the myth of intuition is that intuition is here in the center part, and it's called the third eye and the sixth chakra. And these are symbolical things. The real intuition is opening your heart and seeing everyone not with your two eyes, but with the eyes of the heart. And heart, of course, means love. Heart means love. So intuition is living with your heart, and when you see the other person in your heart and you see yourself in the other person's heart, then there is no difference between you and the other person. Then you can ask the universe, how can I help this other person who is also a part of me and of whom I am a part? And then you are allowed to access his information. Intuiția sto bi развиваться, видазни открыть сердца, увидеть другого человека во своем сердце, себя во его или ее сердце, и таким образом, когда вы являетесь общим сердцем, вы можете достучаться до ясности, которая нужна для ее или его развития. I have to repeat, people are still coming on. And this is the key, this is the key that I have to share today. Это одно только самый главный ключ я вам всем передаю. I'm giving you the most important key in how to be intuitive. And there might be different people, but I've seen on the YouTube ESP shows and all those things, and they happen. Yeah, it's happened. If you really focus and train your mind, you can do it. But at what cost? And what is the ultimate result of it? Ви можете развивать даже ESP и так далее, но какой ценой? You have to be very, very cognizant that CIA, FBI, there were programs to develop intuition and all that and make use of it. So the point is, the words that our society uses, слова, которые наше общество употребляет, по поводу всем. Right now, it is the wave for any knowledge, be it knowledge of God, be it knowledge of anything, how to monetize. Проще как зарабатывать, как монетизировать. Любое знание. So the first task that the society has placed is, whenever they notice anything, if it is internet, if it's your knowledge, anything on the planet, they will try to understand it for only two things: how to monetize or how to weaponize. They слова, которые являются главным для всех, которые хотят понимать даже Бога. Monetize, как от этого зарабатывать деньги, и как от этого какой-то ущерб кому-то, как это употреблять как оружие. Monetize and weaponize. You will see these two words everywhere now. You are on the internet, we are on the YouTube, so someone is working out how to monetize and how to weaponize. Мы находимся на YouTube, кто-то работает на то, как от этого получить толк, либо monetize, либо weaponize. И они ищут толка. Также люди занимались вот это расширение этой способности третьего глаза, чтобы какой-то толк получить или кому-то ущерб носить. People tried to understand in the 60s and even now the third eye intuition and everything, how to make money or how to get an advantage over your enemies. So these very, very divine qualities which every child is born with. These divine qualities, эти дивные качества золотой интуиции, которые у всех есть постоянно, у даже у детей есть. Или начинаем с детьми. We start off with the children. Even children have this intuition. But we as adults, because we are always trying to, we live in a world of, oh, if I had this, then I would be able to do this. The least is, I will look important. Самое простое, даже вот это, если не денег, то я буду выглядеть крутым. Но приехали. Зачем тебе вот это такой огромный, дивный вот это подарок, брат, чтобы мысленно общаться? Okay, let's think of it like, so a lot of people, and you would be amazed, people are paying $2,000 to $20,000 for ESP courses. Люди сейчас оплачивают по интернету от 2000 до 20 тысяч, я видел, за курсы развития интуиции. For these courses, someone is able to like monetize them, and it is the course is conducted, and I knew one person also who spent around 40,000 courses, and then he used to teach classes of intuition and third eye, etc. And when the whole group was connected, they would be able to do certain things, but then it would go away. Когда группа, которая училась интуиции, которая оплачивали все там 200, 500, 1000, это была русская группа, то что-то происходило, какие-то были сдвиги, а потом все ушло. Why? Потому что люди засомневались. Because people had a doubt. And what's the use? Люди хотят за интуиция или телепатия. Я буду общаться с другим человеком на расстоянии и не открыть рот. Okay. People are paying so much to learn, let's say, telepathy. And what's the point? I will spend 2,000 to 20,000, and then when I'm in the room with someone, I will communicate without opening my mouth. Why? You can open your mouth and save yourself that 2,000 to 20,000. Because you want to look important. Потому что мы хотим как волшебник. Вот это я буду ничего не говорить, а другой человек или манипулятор, хуже я буду манипулятор. It can be even worse. No, then I will manipulate, or then I will look good. So when you let go, когда вы оставляете это желание, что я буду выглядеть крутым, важным, when you let go of this desire that I will be looking good, I will feel more, I don't know what, special. When you will let go of this desire, I want to open the third eye so that I will be more special, then it will automatically flow through you. Till that time you are learning a technique or something, and techniques are taught, and I'm so surprised, but not so surprised also, but CIA, etc. actually have courses on remote viewing and all those, and they cost a lot, but you can also buy the DVDs. Now here is the thing, there is no God in those courses. So you are told to close eyes and then focus on something, and slowly, 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 you are able to make out these things, and you are able to make out what's in the other room, etc. And slowly, in a few months, with time, you are able to tap onto it. Ты оплачиваешь, тебе закрывают в комнате, и ты постоянно тренируешься, что в соседней комнате, что там. И в конце курса, at the end of the course, they say that even you can be taking flights to Mars and all that, and whatever is in your imagination will play out, and the whole world is built by your imagination, so why not? But там ущерб бывает. And I will tell you what is the wrong thing with that. As long as you are taking these courses of these intuition to look good, better than the other person. Why should you want to be looking good? Be so confident that the other person is in their place, you are in your place. Have full respect for the other person without demeaning yourself. If the other person has, I've seen it in myself also. If the other person has a Bentley, supposing, I shouldn't be caring. So, well, I don't really care about a Bentley, but if the other person has got really something, what? The only person that I was envious about was someone who, when they showed to me the Tinder the first time, I said, God, I should have been born in this generation. But then I saw that this guy was totally, and everyone that I met had a total depression, and depression was a part of being on Tinder. And I understood that, but that was the only time. So any time that we think about someone, we have to respect them, but don't put yourself down. Когда мы встречаемся с кем угодно, выражайте полное уважение или не выражайте, имейте уважение, но не отпускайте себя. Сегодня кто-то звонил из Италии. Today someone called me and then said, oh, Tarun, I was doing this intuition and I went to develop my intuition and I wanted to check, and I went to this lady. She told me on the tarot card that I am cursed, my whole family is cursed, and now she is asking for $500, euro, sorry. Сегодня кто-то звонил и сказал, что вот это я развивал интуицию, потом я хотел знать, что происходит, моя интуиция. И я попал к бабке, который там вот это сказал, что у тебя родовое проклятие и 500 евро. So now you are in your search for intuition, now you are becoming superstitious and afraid. So в твоем поиске за интуицией ты становишься суеверным. Я ей сказал, I answered her, write on a paper that you have now this fear of this curse that this lady is telling you. Write it on a paper, burn it, and laugh. And then that fear will go away. Otherwise, this fear has really taken hold of you. So I told, so я ей сказал, пиши левой рукой и сожги со смехом, и тогда ты будешь окей. So люди в поиске интуиции еще что бывает? There is an institute in Moscow, sometimes I tell, and they are in the book of Guinness for having the most number of people trained on some sort, kine force or something. And what they do is they make you focus on a tennis ball that they balance on a pyramid, and then after a year they guarantee that the tennis ball will move, and they charge quite a lot of money. В Москве есть институт, который в книге Гиннеса за то, что они могут тебе учить, как двигать вещи мыслями. И ты вот это тоже, это часть интуиции. It's a part of intuition development. And there's a pyramid they give you, and then on the pyramid there's a ball, and that tennis ball, and after a year you can make it drop or go left or right. So I asked the person who was telling, so you attended this thing for a year? And the person said yes. And then the point was, and then she said for 3 days after that her head was hurting, because you are taking your brains meant for one thing and making it do something else. Вы заставляете, вы его поиске вот это третьего глаза и вот эта интуиция, вы заставляете мозги, которые просто являются как навигаторные системы на Земле. Your brains are just your navigation system on the planet, but people start living with their head, and the head is always pragmatical, and it is always comparing, and it is always going to be looking after your physical self. Люди начинают думать, что вот это здесь третий глаз, начинают жить мыслями, мозгами, и мозгами они живут прагматичнее, больше деньги заработали, и все. На этом и всегда сравнение, и как справляться, и как себе вот это держать, вот это лучше в физическом теле. So everyone becomes, the mind is just connected, the brains is more connected to the body. And people stop living with their heart. Люди перестают жить сердцем, люди перестают любовью жить, и тогда начинаются всякие проблемы. You want to develop intuition, very simple. я даю основу интуицию. Не тут сердце открыт, увидит тот человек, с которым вы работаете, который доверяет. You have to open your heart and see the person with whom you are working or who has trusted you with healing in your heart, and you have to see yourself in that person's heart, because at a level of mind we will always see I am different, you are different, that is different, so I must look after myself. Naurovne must give me say Rajni. Naurovne says something. At a level of heart, we are all connected. And then you can see. Тогда ты можешь видеть себя в другом человеке и другого человека в себе. Now, when you are connected at a level of a heart, as a healer, как целитель, as a healer, как целитель, ты можешь спросить: Господи, чем я могу служить этому человеку? Безусловной любовью. At a level of heart, you can ask the universe, God, whoever you trust, how can I help this other person with healing love? And then words will flow through you. You won't be looking for words. Words will flow through you. And the other person will hear whatever he or she needs to hear. Words will. Slava, ви откроете сердце, видите, что вы единая сила, стараетесь ваше намерение помочь другого человека. И слова и ясность, которые вы ищете, будет литься через вас. It will flow through you to the other person, and the universe is perfect. He or she will hear whatever that person needs to be hearing. Вселенная совершенная. Тот человек через вас получит ту ясность, которая необходима для его или ее духовного развития. Вы не должны сомневаться в этом. Представьте, что вы мать, и зашел там ваш сын или дочка, или даже муж, или кто подростком, или с новым другом. Вы в течение 3 секунды создаете свое мнение, и вы будете 99% прав. Just imagine that you are asking the universe. That's what intuition is, about some clarity. And your child or your daughter's the boyfriend walks in, or your husband's or your wife's friend, and within 3 seconds you will create an opinion. 90 to 99% of the time that opinion will be right. So we all have intuition, but we try to use our intuition to make money, weaponize and monetize. How to make use of it to cause someone to look low. Oh, I'm special, I have this intuition and you don't. Look at me, I can tell about the future, past, present. What value is in that? The past or that I sometimes tell to people, they already know it. What's new about that? It's your life, of course. But I reached out to show that the divine is there. That don't live with your head, live with your heart. Because intuition is at a level of love and heart. Intuiция – это на уровне сердца. То, что я говорю, то, что у тебя было в прошлом и так далее. И человек тоже сам знает, то есть где какой толк. Сегодня опять кто-то спросил, ты мне сказал прошлое, как будет будущее? Which is okay. Someone asked me, okay, you told me about my past, and so how is it going to be future? Я объяснил. Если вы хотите интуиции, если вы хотите будущее, всегда полностью под твоим контролем, когда ты свободна от своих печалей, обид и страхи прошлого. The future is yours totally within the framework of this body, as long as you are alive on this planet. It's totally, you have total freedom, but you have to be freed with praying from all your past pain, anger, judgment, fear, so that you are free to live. And then your intuition works. As long as you're going to be having this judgment, my life, I need this thing more, etc. And it's a very simple test. If in your life, если во вашей жизни вам кажется, что вам что-то надо, значит, что вы еще не приехали туда. If in your life you think that you need something, means that you are not there. So we close our eyes. Закрывайте глаза. Close your eyes. Фокусируйте и рисуйте ом в центре лба. И также, я вчерашний пример опять буду давать. I'll give you the example from yesterday. Также, когда мы думаем о сексе, то нижние чакры активизируются, и тело там становится активным. When we think of sex, then our lower organs get activated, and those parts become activated. Because we are in reality looking for love, is looking for sex, is looking for love. Looking for love is looking for acceptance from God. But most people think of it, oh, just become rounded up in connection at a physical level. Когда мы куда-то фокусируем, то и активизируется. Whatever we focus on, that is what gets activated. So we are focusing on the divine symbol in the center of the forehead. Мы фокусируем, и то, что мы фокусируем, поскольку наше сознание, our consciousness, has no form. Whatever thought we have, the consciousness takes that form. The consciousness is not our personality, it's not our body, it's not our mind, it's not even our energy. The consciousness is the power behind all these. Наше сознание – это волшебная власть. Это не наше тело, не наша энергия, не наши мысли, не наш стиль мышления, не нашего интеллекта, который мы так называем. Это пятая сила. И она может принимать любой, и может фокусировать, и может активизировать куда и что угодно. This consciousness has got a power that it will activate whatever you will focus it on. That's why the self, if you will direct your consciousness power to sex and money, then that's what you will get ultimately. If если вы направите свою волшебную дар и сила сознания на деньги и как выглядит лучше, чем другие и так далее, то вы этого и добьетесь, и вы останетесь никем. А когда вы начинаете направлять эту силу волшебную сознания на божественный символ, to the symbol of God over out here, so you are all going to be focused on Om, which looks like Allah, but horizontal, standing. Allah is also looks like Om at a distance, if you will make out. So focusing on Om, it looks like a 3 in the center of your forehead. And as I say Om, feel a vibration hammering. I'm going to be hammering each one of you at a level of intuition, at a level of third eye in the center of the forehead. Om Jin, Om Irin, Om Heidi, Om Gale, Om Les, Om Luba, Om Vera, Om Priti, Om Boris, Om Sonam, Om Lisa, Om Sanam, Om Sweta, Om Ira, Om Lila. Om. Now with this Om, с этим Омом следующий, который я буду сильный, вы выдвигаете этого Om, эту точку в центре своего черепа. You are going to push the Om from their forehead to the center of your brains, between the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. Как вы выдвигаете Ом до центра черепа, как только Ом прилетает for pineal gland, zdrif yasnasti. There will be an explosion of pure love when your pineal gland will touch the Om. Om. And the light of your pineal gland, the light, Svet atva Shiva, pineal gland व centre cereba. Ana achistit swim zelatim smechum ves sekletki gidebili вот это обиды, переживания, страхи, сомнения, мысли. Все это очищает. All your thoughts of anger, pain, fear, memories from your brain cells is removed right now. Right now, Secha Rabote, Avaz Buddhist Pasobnes Samim Toje. I'm working with you, each one of you, but you will have the ability to do it, sit alone and do it on your own also. And you can use Om, you can use Allah, you can use the cross, you can use Buddha, whatever. And as your head gets cleaned by the fire of the pituitary pineal gland, basically, beneath that is the pituitary also. Pineal gland is on fire with Om, and that fire in the deepest part of your head, where all the infinity of the universe, безконечное вселенная процессируется где? В центре черепа. The infinity of the universe is processed only at one point in your pineal gland, which is the center of your skull. So when the pineal gland is lighted, your whole perception of the infinite changes, because all the golden light removes all the heavy thoughts. Золотое сияние очищает от всех тяжелых мыслей. И каждый мозговой клеток сейчас танцует и поет. Each and every golden brain cell is releasing all its pain, fear, anger, memories, and is dancing and singing right now. For those who just joined, focus on the center of the forehead, and the rest of the group will also help you. Focus on the center of the forehead, and we are going to push the, imagine an Om over out here or across. And then when I say Om, we are all going to be pushing your Om from the center of the forehead to the center of your skull, where pineal gland is, so that it bursts in a joy, removing all your depression. As the head has no more judgments, так как во голове нету больше осуждения, все есть только золотой аура. Вокруг своей головы видите золотой ауру ясности. Imagine an aura of golden light around your head, of clarity, divine clarity and love, flowing out from your head to all the directions. As your head has no more judgments, your heart opens like a church, like a temple. It opens. Ваше сердце открывается. И у вас есть способность увидеть всех людей во своем сердце и себя увидеть во сердце всех. And now you have the ability, as your heart becomes unconditional, you can see yourself in other people's hearts, and other people also you can see in your heart. The heart is magic. Let your heart, it's like a flower opening up, and inside the flower, the lotus of your heart is the church of joy, and inside the church and temple of love, you are praying. The real you is a small golden, the size of your thumb. Inside the deepest part of your heart, there is a lotus which is opening. Inside the lotus is a temple. Inside the temple is the real you, shining brightly. Oh. 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 Now see in your heart Jean and share with us and bless her. Видите в своем сердце Jean и благословляйте, что она добилась бы все успехи духовные, которые она есть. Bless her as if, as not as if, as she is a part of your heart, and she is able to see everyone in her heart. So everyone is just at a level of heart, unconditional exchange of blessings. На уровне сердца безусловный обмен благословений. So you see Om in the center of your forehead. Om Marina. Push it to the center of your skull. Om. So that your skull has now golden energy flowing out from it, from the center of your skull. От центра своего черепа есть золотая ясность, которая льется на всех четырех сторон. Тогда сердце открывается, когда нету осуждения, нету тяжелых мыслей. When you don't have any heavy thoughts in the head, then the heart opens fully. Когда сердце открывается, благодаря отсутствию осуждения и тяжелых мыслей, сердце открывается. Вы видите сердце как лотос золотой, в котором находится храм любви, и вы сами находитесь внутри этого храма. You see your heart opening like a lotus. In the center of this lotus is a church, a temple, a masjid, and inside that holy place, you yourself are praying. Oh. And now you can see inside this temple, everyone. We first work with Jean, so exchange blessings. Oh. Oh. Work now with Irina. See her in your heart and be prepared to be in her heart. Вы смотрите на Иру, и вы оказываете свое сердце, а на вашем сердце. И вы обменяетесь благословением, и все ясно в своей жизни будет. О. О. И сердце, и ваше, и ее, и Джин очищается полностью от всех сомнений прошлого. И у вас есть дар интуиции, понимать друг друга. Now you have the art or the technique of intuition. Without God, the people who studied with the governments, etc., some of them, they went mad. Without без понимания Бога, те, которые старались освоить третий глаз, с ума сошли. А у вас чистое, без побочного эффекта, потому что вы под крышей и вы развиваете духовно. For all of you, this is without any bad side effects. The only side effects are that your angel wings may open. Единственный побочный эффект, что ваши ангельские крылья могут сейчас раскрыться. Oh. See Hedi in the center of your heart and be in her heart. Oh. She has been suffering for the last 5-6 years, so help her with that energy. Oh. so that she can see her last 5-6 years as a blessing. Galет тоже вопросы здоровья. Но она открывает свое сердце широко. She is opening her heart for you. So be in her heart and see her in your heart. So that she can resolve her family relationships with her daughter's family and her right. Now with Liz so that she opens her heart fearlessly and everyone sees her in your heart and we see ourselves in her heart. And it is a place of dancing and music and wine. Enjoy. She has had a lot of changes. Vaše intuicija vam skresto последние 2 года она много развивалась. You can make out that last 2 years she has improved a lot and taken a spiritual journey. Now work with Luba so that her health issues, she can manage them. She can find more natural ways to resolve and make her health better. See yourself in Luba. Оказывается, мы оказываем сердце Люба, и она оказывается в нашем сердце. И обмен любви, уважения, исцеления. Целительский способ. As we are working with Luba, then we have to work with Lilia also. So that she can take care of her family, full family, and develop spiritually. Mi sa Lilia работает, она в нашем сердце, и мы в ее сердце. And her heart is dancing and singing. Ее сердце поет. Vera is able to invite everyone. She has a synagogue, and yes, it's a synagogue at the end of the day. So we are in a synagogue of happiness, and it's in Israel, where she was very peaceful. Allah. 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 Working with Preeti so that she can take her professional life and personal life to the next level. Ameen. Allah. Vaheguru. 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 See Boris in your heart, and everyone is also invited to his heart. He just wants Om. So that he can manage his health and relationships. responsibilities. Sonam is also Om and relationships and also money during the COVID time. Om Shiva. Om Namo. So everyone is in Sonam's heart and she is present in everyone's heart. Om Namo Shiva. And Lena wants to bless her son also and husband. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Sanam just wants to share with her father and with her friend Hoda. Amin. Amin. Allah. All hearts are connected and we are able to travel in each one's heart and exchange blessings. Oh, Mami, Allah. Sweta and her physical relationships are fine. Spiritual knowledge and health. Universet Europeiska stelen. Yana приглашает по одному, ну, здесь куча. Иными, значит, один или все обменяемся любовь, уважение, сердце сияет благословением, решение находится. Ира находит успокойствие по профессиональной жизни и личной жизни. И очень довольна сыном. We are in Ira's and Max's son. Max's hearts, exchanging love, laughter, and healing, and clarity about job. Now Rose, who has health issues. For the last 3.5 years, something has been hurting her more. Healing is two-sided. Healing gives you the strength to manage and healing can heal also. Both things. But with age, certain things are one-sided. Oh, oh, oh. Marina. Oh, peace, pure and peace. Oh, and peace to our family, including dogs. Oh, and health for his health and spiritual balance. Oh, oh, oh. Визилюрите себе в течение ближайшего завтрашнего дня, даже через час, с улыбающей сердца, голова свободна от тяжелых мыслей, полностью уверенны. Интуиция означает, что сердце открыто, и вы думаете через сердце любовью. Intuition means that you see everyone as connected to you, and you think through the heart, and then you get the clarity that you need to help the other person. Интуиция означает, что вы думаете сердцем, и вы получаете ясность, которая необходима другому человеку, который тоже является частью вашего сознания. The other person is also a part of your consciousness as much as you are a part of his or her consciousness. So at that level, you can ask for clarity for the other person connected at the heart with the intention to help other as much as you can. Oh. Вы можете сейчас оказаться в сердце своего отца, мужа, не имеет значения, он умер или жив. You can right now be in the heart of anyone with whom you had any conflicts, husband, father, anyone that you want to help. Вы можете оказаться сейчас в сердце любого человека, которым вы хотите понимать. Anyone that you want to understand, you can be in their heart, and as one, you can ask what that person wants. Как та же сила, вы можете оказаться в любом сердце человека, с которым у вас разногласия, и вы можете понимать, что тот person хочет, чтобы помочь ему, чтобы помочь ваши отношения, чтобы помочь. Это может быть отец, мать, партнер, ребенок, кто угодно. It can be anyone with whom you have a difference in opinion. Oh, and you will get the knowledge, the true knowledge of why that person did whatever he or she did. Oh. Oh. Вы можете задавать вопрос, чтобы понимать, как улучшить отношения. You can ask the question from the other person's heart, how to improve your relationship. Oh. Smile with your heart. Улыбайтесь своим сердцем и сохраняйте это способность. Это чистая интуиция. Your intuitive heart should always be smiling and dancing. Интуиция, чтобы сохранять, просто позволяйте сердцу постоянно улыбаться, смеяться и танцевать. Ом Намо Шива, 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 Ом Намо Шива. Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo. Thank you.